Have you ever wondered if artificial intelligence could take over the role of governance? As we stand on the cusp of technological advancement, it's not such a far-fetched idea. Imagine a world where decision-making, policy creation and strategic planning are handled by sophisticated AI systems, capable of processing data and learning at a pace that outstrips any human. These systems wouldn't just crunch numbers, they would engage in complex tasks like modelling group behaviours, predicting economic trends, and even managing crowd control at public events. And what if they could do it more efficiently, more fairly, and with greater precision than their human counterparts? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are merely scratching the surface of a vast, complex topic. The implications are profound, the potential is enormous, and the challenges are daunting. As we delve deeper into this topic, remember to keep an open mind. The future might be closer than you think. To understand the potential of AI and governance, we first need to look at the traditional methods. Traditional governance typically involves human decision-making, often based on experience, intuition, and sometimes, unfortunately, bias. It's a challenging job, dealing with thousands or even millions of individuals, each with their own unique needs and perspectives. It's like trying to herd cats, but on a much bigger scale. Now imagine introducing artificial intelligence into this mix. AI has the capacity to process vast amounts of data, far more than any human could handle. It can identify patterns, trends, and correlations that might be invisible to the human eye. It could potentially model entire populations, providing insights that could help shape policies and strategies. But it's not just about crunching numbers and spotting patterns. AI could also provide a more personalised approach to governance. Instead of seeing citizens as a collective mass, AI could help tailor policies to cater to individual needs. Think about it like a Netflix recommendation system, but for public policies and services. However, while the potential benefits are enticing, there are also significant challenges and risks. The biggest of these is the question of ethics and accountability. Who is responsible when an AI makes a decision that leads to negative consequences? How do we ensure transparency in the decision-making process? And how do we protect against the misuse of this technology? Then there is the issue of bias. AI is only as good as the data it is trained on. If that data is biased, the AI will be too. This could potentially lead to policies that exacerbate existing inequalities rather than addressing them. As we can see, the potential AI-assisted governance is vast, but it also raises a lot of questions about ethics, transparency, and accountability. As we move towards a future where AI plays a larger role in governance, it's crucial that we address these issues head-on.
The power of AI in governance can be immense, but with great power comes great responsibility. Imagine a world where artificial intelligence could manage large populations, making complex decisions that would otherwise be time-consuming, resource-intensive, and prone to human error. This wouldn't just be about recognizing patterns in data or predicting outcomes, but about creating strategies that could effectively manage societies. Imagine an AI system that, having modeled groups of people, could respond to an intent or a question such as, how can we ensure the well-being of our citizens? It would then, using its vast knowledge and computational abilities, devise a strategy for success. But it's not just about the potential benefits. The power of AI in governance also brings with it a whole host of challenges and ethical implications. For instance, who controls this AI? Who decides what questions are asked? And how do we ensure that these questions are fair and unbiased? These questions are important because the answers could have a profound impact on our society. If the AI is controlled by a select few, there's a risk that it could be used to further their own interests at the expense of the wider population. If the questions asked are biased, the answers and the strategies devised by the AI could also be biased, leading to unfair outcomes. And then there's the issue of accountability. In a traditional governance system, we have checks and balances in place to hold those in power accountable. But how do we hold an AI system accountable? How do we ensure that it's making decisions in the best interests of everyone and not just a select few? In the end, the question isn't just about whether AI can play a role in governance, but whether we, as a society, are ready for it. Are we ready to grapple with these challenges to ensure that the power of AI in governance is used responsibly and for the benefit of all?
Let's take a moment to reflect on what we have learned. We have delved into a future where AI could reshape governance, potentially making it more efficient and precise. Yet alongside this promise, we've also grappled with ethical questions concerning whose values would guide this AI and who would have control over it. As we journey into this uncharted territory, let's remember the future of governance might be in the hands of AI, but it is up to us how we navigate this new reality.
You must stay at home. You must stay at home. You must stay at home.